31 vocabulary. 31.1 food and drink. 110 fish, meat, seafood, fruit, vegetables, herbs, pork, chicken, lamb, beef, onion, garlic, potatoes, avocado, mushrooms, pepper, zucchini, US, courgette, UK, lettuce, tomato, pineapple, melon, mango, orange, lemon, banana, strawberry, raspberries, apple, peach, fruit salad, flour, dough, bread, pasta, noodles, rice, milk, cream, cheese, butter, yogurt, eggs, sandwich, soup, salad, burger, fries, US, chips, UK, spaghetti, sugar, cookie, chocolate, cake, ice cream, cereal, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, juice, water, lemonade. 111. 32 Myself, yourself. English uses reflexive pronouns when the subject of the verb is the same as the object. They show that the action affects the person who is carrying it out. 32.1 Key language reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns in English include the word self or selves in the plural. New language reflexive pronouns are vocabulary measurements and flavors. New skill talking about food and recipes. He cut himself while chopping vegetables. The subject pronoun refers to the person doing the action. Use a reflexive pronoun when the same person is affected by the action. 32.2 Further examples reflexive pronouns. She's teaching herself to cook. He introduced himself to the other party guests. That pan is very hot. Don't burn yourself. Did they enjoy themselves at the party? 32.3 Key language reflexive pronouns. 112. Subject pronouns. You, he, she, it, we, they, myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves. Reflexive pronouns. 32.4 Fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. I think Elizabeth's enjoying herself, ourselves. I hope the children exhaust and sleep tonight. Herself, yourself. 2 Look at baby Callum trying to feed. Isn't he smart? Themselves. I can't find my keys. I hope we haven't locked. While I was peeling potatoes. Out. 4 Oh dear. I cut. 5 You should take a break. You'll wear out. The dishwasher will turn off when it's finished. Itself, himself, myself. 32.5 Listen to the audio and write the reflexive pronoun you hear under each image. Himself. 32.6 Cross out the incorrect words in each sentence. I've burned myself on a hot pan. The baby can pull herself up. Greater than I'm teaching him, themselves to swim. You really enjoyed yourself tonight. Have you introduced yourselves to him? Ouch. That wasp stung myself. The cake's all gone. I've eaten it, itself. The car's dirty. Please wash it, itself. 8 Don't tease the cat. You'll scare herself. The oven will turn itself off now. 113. 32.7 Vocabulary measurements. The most common measurements of weight and volume are written and abbreviated as follows. Metric measurements. 32.8 Read the list of ingredients out loud. 2 pounds of dark chocolate. Liter, milliliter, gram, kilogram, ml, kilogram. Ultimate dark chocolate cake. Imperial measurements. IB, Oz, FL, Oz, gal, pound, ounce, fluid ounce, gallon, quart, pint, cup, tablespoon, tablespoon, teaspoon, TSP, quart, PT, 2 pounds dark chocolate, 2 ounces butter, 1 tablespoon instant coffee granules, 1/4 of a teaspoon baking powder, 3 fluid, Oz buttermilk, 1 pt cream, 2 c flour, 1/4 of a pound sugar, 3 eggs. 32.9 Vocabulary adjectives to describe food and drink. 114. Sweet chocolate, savory pasta, tasty cake, chilled water, salty pretzels, bitter lemons, mixed salad, spicy curry, fresh fruit, strong coffee. 32.10 Cross out the incorrect words in each sentence. I enjoy eating sweet, savory, spicy food, like meat, cheese, and vegetables. I'm so tired this morning. I need a tasty, mixed, strong cup of coffee to wake me up. I'd like some chilled, salty, bitter fruit juice, please. It's a hot day, and I need a refreshing drink. That curry was too mixed, chilled, spicy. I'll follow a different recipe next time I make it. Remember to buy lots of fresh, strong, bitter fruit. We're making a fruit salad tonight. The chocolate mousse was too salty, sweet, tasty for me, but I think the guests will love it. 32.11 Read the text messages and answer the questions. Gemma had fun at the party. True, false. Gemma thought the drinks were colorless. True. False. Hannah asked Gemma if she liked the food. True. False. Oh, Gemma said the curry didn't taste good. True. False. The salad had lots of different ingredients. True. False. Hannah was very pleased with the chocolate cake. True. False. Oh, Gemma likes eating sugary food. Gemma. Great party last night, Hannah. I really enjoyed myself. The drinks were delicious and so colorful. Thanks, Gemma. What did you think of the food? Delicious. The curry was so tasty, and I loved your mixed salad. Did you try the chocolate cake? I thought it was a bit too sweet. I thought it was great. I love eating sweet things. Thank you for a wonderful party. You're welcome. I'm glad you had a good time. True. False. 32 Checklist. Ni. Reflexive pronouns. Measurements and flavors. Talking about food and recipes. 115. 33 What things are for. English uses gerunds and infinitives to talk about why people use things. This is useful for describing the purpose of everyday objects and household gadgets. New language gerunds and infinitives are our vocabulary household gadgets. 33.1 Key language gerunds and infinitives. When you talk about why you generally use things, you can use for with a gerund or the infinitive. 2 plus verb. Dot. The meaning is the same. New skill talking about why you use things. For with a gerund. I use my blender for making. The present simple expresses a routine action. To make. Infinitive. Soup. 33.2 Further examples gerunds and infinitives. She uses her laptop. He uses this cloth. For writing. 2. For washing. 2. 116. 33.3 Fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. I use this knife to. They use the microwave for. 2. We use our juicer to. 3. She uses her phone for. 4. They use this corkscrew to. 6. He uses his laptop for. Chop. Emails. The dishes. Vegetables. Texting. Chep. Food. Fruit juice. Her friends. Open. Watching. Heating. Make. Bottles of wine. Movies. 33.4 Key language infinitives for specific actions. When you talk about why someone does a specific action rather than what you do with something in general, you must use the infinitive. It is incorrect to use for and a gerund in this case. Sentence refers to a specific action, not a routine action. Sentence refers to one particular email, not emails in general. I turned on my laptop to write an email. Email. Greater than. I turned on my laptop for writing an email. 33.5 Match the beginnings of the sentences to the correct endings. I went to the washing machine. I turned on the heating. You use a refrigerator. He uses this remote control. We turned on our sound system. I sometimes use my smartphone. To keep food fresh. For taking photos. To warm up the house. To do the laundry. For turning on the TV. To listen to music. 33.6 Listen to the audio and answer the questions. On a radio show, 3 inventors present their new gadgets. Bilal's gadget is for household cleaning. True. False. Bilal's gadget can find dirt on the floor. True. False. Harry's gadget is for opening bottles. True. False. You press a button to use Harry's gadget. True. False. You use Lauren's gadget when you are at home. True. False. Lauren's gadget can keep your house secure. True. False. 117. 33.7 Key language phrasal verbs. Things you do with gadgets are often explained in English using separable phrasal verbs. Closing curly bracket, closing curly bracket, closing curly bracket. The particle can come straight after the verb. It's too hot in here. Let's turn on the fan. Turn the fan on. J. The particle can come after the object. Can you turn the radio up? I can't hear it. Turn up the radio. 33.8 Fill in the gaps using the words in the panel. I always turn the light off when I leave a room. Down. Plug. He sometimes. 2 My laptop has a low battery. I need to. The TV. Too loud. Out. Turns. In. It. Shut. Up. You shouldn't. Emails. It wastes paper. Print. Off. 4 Remember to. The computer. After work. 118. 33.9 Use the words in the panel to describe the gadgets, speaking out loud. H. You use it to make coffee. Listening. It's for. To music. It's for. Your phone. It's for. Cans. You use it to. Your hair. You use it to. Photos. Take. Make. Opening. Dry. Charging. 33.10 Read the guide and answer the questions. Your guide to your new all-in-one remote. This versatile remote is for controlling all the audiovisual equipment in your home. 1. The red button is for turning the TV on and off. 2. Use the blue button to control the DVD player. 3. The yellow button is for turning the sound system on and off. 4. Use these buttons to change TV channels, or skip tracks when you listen to music. 5. The round black buttons are for selecting a particular TV channel. 6. Use this button to pause DVDs, music, or live TV. What gadget can't you control using the all-in-one remote? The television, the refrigerator, the sound system. OQO. What can you do if you press the red button? On the remote control? Turn on the TV. Turn the TV up. Pause the TV. Greater than which button are you most likely to use for watching movies? The red button, the blue button, the yellow button. AD. 2. 3. Why would you press the yellow button? On the remote control? To watch a documentary. To listen to music. To change TV channels. What gadget can't you control using the buttons labeled for? The DVD player. The sound system. The TV. 6. Which gadget are the round black buttons for? The sound system. The DVD player. The TV. 33. Checklist. Gerunds and infinitives are household gadgets. Talking about why you use things. 119. 34 vocabulary. 34.1 sports. Swimming, diving, sailing, rowing, surfing, dollar, running, skating, skateboarding, hockey, ice hockey, tour, soccer, US, football, US, rugby, football, UK, American football, UK, baseball, basketball, %m, tennis, table tennis, badminton, volleyball, golf, boxing, horse riding, archery, fishing, motor racing, asterisk asterisk. 34.2 equipment. Baseball bat, golf club, tennis racket, snowboarding, skiing, ball, skateboard, surfboard, cycling, running a marathon, throwing the javelin, throwing the discus, skis, snowboard, net. 34.3 venues. Judo, gymnastics, stadium, golf course, field, US, pitch, UK, ID, high jump, long jump, running track, tennis court, swimming pool. 121. 35 opinions and plans. When you give opinions on activities such as sports, you often use verbs with gerunds. When you talk about plans to do an activity, you use verbs with infinitives. 35.1 Key language verbs with gerunds. English uses gerunds after certain verbs that say how a person feels about an activity. New language simple verb patterns are vocabulary sports and leisure. New skill talking about opinions and plans. I enjoy swimming. The verb describes feelings about an activity. The word for the activity is in gerund form. 35.2 Further examples verbs with gerunds. He doesn't feel like playing tennis tonight. Do you miss skiing now that summer's here? $. We can't stand jogging. We're so unfit. I'm looking forward to running the marathon. 35.3 Fill in the gaps by putting the verbs in gerund form. I've missed playing, play, soccer since I broke my leg. I don't feel like. 2 I can't stand. 3 he likes. 4 she absolutely loves. Run. In the park with you now. I'm too tired. Work out. In the gym. It's so boring. Watch basketball, and he plays it on weekends, too. Dive. And she's very good at it. 122. 35.4 Read the article and answer the questions. Olympic focus. Keep on running. Isabella Woods, 21, is a talented marathon runner who hopes to win Olympic gold. Here she tells us about her training and her ambitions. 66. Love running marathons. I always look forward to challenging myself so that I run faster each time I train. I never put off training because it helps me to get ready for competitions. Even when the weather is really bad, I still feel like getting my running shoes on and getting out on the road. I couldn't cope with doing a desk job. It'd be torture. When I'm on vacation, I'm usually miserable because I miss training. I can't stand sitting around doing nothing. For me, it's a waste of time. I've got more important things to do. Single quote. What does Isabella hope to do? Run a marathon. Win an Olympic gold medal. What does Isabella say is a challenge for her? Going faster every time she runs. Getting ready for competitions. 0. How does Isabella get ready for competitions? She buys new running shoes. She always makes time for training. Isabella wants to go running. ... Only if the weather is good. Whatever the weather is like. Oh, where would Isabella hate to work? In an office outside. 6 Why doesn't Isabella enjoy vacations? She wants to relax more. She wants to train. 35.5 Match the definitions to the words. Want to do something successfully. Manage something. Do something later than planned. Be happy that something is going to happen. Feel sad because something isn't happening. Strongly dislike or hate. 00. Look forward to. Put off. Feel like. Miss. Can't stand. Cope with. 123. 35.6 Key language verbs with infinitives. English uses the infinitive with to after certain verbs that describe someone's plans or wishes to do an activity. They arranged to play tennis this weekend. Main verb describes a plan or wish to do an activity. Infinitive with to describes the activity. 35.7 Further examples. Verbs with infinitives. The infinitive doesn't change no matter what tense the main verb is in. I'm waiting to play badminton, but my friend's running late. Will you promise to teach me to swim? We wanted to play baseball yesterday, but it was raining. 124. 35.8 Cross out the incorrect words in each sentence. I've arranged to go swimming today. You enjoy dancing, to dance, don't you? Do you want to see the match tonight? He can't stand watching, to watch soccer. You promised to play golf with me. 6 I don't mind training, to train with you. 35.9 Use the chart to create 12 correct sentences and say them out loud. I enjoy playing tennis. Enjoy arranged misdecided. To play playing. Tennis. Basketball. Squash. 35.10 Listen to the audio and answer the questions. Cyclist Kofi Osei talks about last year's Olympics. Kofi said he would coach the team. True. False. The directors chose Kofi for the squad. True. False. Kofi thought he would easily win a medal. True. False. Kofi's training wasn't very successful. True. False. Kofi wants to win the Tour de France next year. True. False. Kofi wants a long break from competitions now. True. False. 35 Checklist. Simple verb patterns. Sports and leisure. Talking about opinions and plans. Review the English you have learned in Units 30 to 35. New language. Definite and zero articles. Sample sentence. Sam is always buying clothes. The clothes. Unit 30.1. He bought yesterday are expensive. I have a new phone. HAVE and have got. 30.5. I have got a new phone. Reflexive pronouns. He cut himself while chopping vegetables. 32.1. FOR with a gerund. I use my blender for making soup. 33.1. Infinitives for purpose. I use my blender to make soup. 33.1. Phrasal verbs for using gadgets. It's too hot in here. Let's turn the fan on. 33.7. Verbs with gerunds for opinions. I enjoy swimming. 35.1. Verbs with infinitives for plans. They arranged to play tennis this weekend. 35.6. 125. 36 Future arrangements. In English, the present continuous can be used when talking about future arrangements that have already been planned for a specific time. New language present continuous for plans are vocabulary collocations with take, new skill talking about future arrangements. 36.1 Key language present continuous for future plans. You can use present continuous verbs paired with future time clauses to talk about future events that are already planned. Present continuous. Future time clause. Jane is having lunch with friends next Tuesday. 36.2 Further examples. Present continuous for future plans. She is going to the ballet tonight. I'm seeing the dentist tomorrow. She's having coffee with Paul later. We're playing tennis this evening. 36.3 Fill in the gaps by putting the verbs in the present continuous. Opening parenthesis. Catch the train at 6 p.m. so he can get to the restaurant by 7 p.m. Alana. is playing, opening parenthesis. Play. Tennis with Carrie on Saturday at 2 p.m. Thomas. 2 Nahid and Eric. 3 we. 4 Sonia. 5 Lottie. Opening parenthesis. Go. To Sally's birthday party next Friday. Opening parenthesis. Meet. Nicole and Yuri at the beach this Saturday. Opening parenthesis. Work out. At the gym tomorrow because she's training for a marathon. Opening parenthesis. Sing. In a concert this weekend at the city's concert hall. 126. 36.4 Rewrite the sentences, correcting the errors. Hugo and Laura see a play at the Palace Theatre on Saturday night. Hugo and Laura are seeing a play at the Palace Theatre on Saturday night. Susan playing chess with Kai on Tuesday at 8 p.m. to prepare for the championships. Vicky visits her grandmother in Finland next week. She's really looking forward to the trip. Michelle are going to Roy's surprise birthday party on Friday night. It should be a fun night. Andrew have lunch with Rossi and Maggie on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. at their local cafe. 36.5 Listen to the audio and answer the questions. Maria is on the phone to Catherine, arranging a time to meet up for coffee or lunch. What is Maria doing on Monday before work? Going swimming. Playing tennis. What evening is Omar returning home? Monday. Thursday. Saturday. Going to the beach. When is Maria having lunch with Adrian? Jude. 2000. Monday at 1 p.m. Tuesday at noon. Thursday at 1 p.m. Who is coming for lunch on Thursday? Jude. Adrian. Omar's brother. Co. 000. Who is visiting Maria's family for the weekend? Catherine. Omar's brother. 000. Where are Maria and Catherine going to meet? Ricky's cafe skating rink. Catherine's house. 127. 36.6 Key language collocations with take. The verb take often appears in English collocations. She's taking a trip to the beach next weekend. He takes care of his dog by feeding him healthy snacks. She took a look at the paintings at her local art gallery. After his performance, he took a bow as the audience clapped. They got on the train and took their seats. He's taking time off work this month to go on holiday. I took time out from my busy day to eat lunch with a friend. I took a picture of the sunrise from my bedroom window. R36.7 Match the definitions to the collocations. 128. Sit down. Take a look. Take care of. Look at something. Look after. Take a seat. Go somewhere for pleasure. Take a bow. Photograph something. Acknowledge applause. Stop working for a short time. Take a trip. Take time out. Take a picture. 36.8 Listen to the audio, then number the pictures in the order they are described. OT. 36.9 Say the sentences out loud, filling in the gaps. Adam is going to take a picture of the beach at sunset. Taking time out. Violet is Stella's dog this weekend. Take a picture. The children are to the ice rink tomorrow. Taking time off. Take a look. I'm from work this afternoon because I don't feel well. Taking a trip. Connor is planning to at the competition entries today. Taking care of. I'm from my schedule to meet friends this weekend. 36 Checklist. Present continuous for plans. Collocations with take. Talking about future arrangements. 129. 37 Planning the future. You can use going to when talking about something you've decided to do in the future, such as getting fit. This is useful for discussing intentions and predictions. 37.1 Key language decision before speaking. Use going to when you have new language, going to. Vocabulary healthy living. New skill talking about plans to keep fit. Already decided to do something. before speaking. Angus has decided he is going to swim every week to get fit. Put, to be, plus, going to, before the main verb. Base form of the verb. 37.2 Fill in the gaps using the future with going to. Harry's going to play. Jingjing. 2 Tilly. 3 Sam. Khadija. Opening parenthesis. Play. More football with his friends this year. Opening parenthesis. Walk. To work every day, unless it's raining or snowing. Opening parenthesis. Join. The new Pilates class starting at the gym near her house. Opening parenthesis. Learn. Judo this year with his friends Shankar and Belinda. Opening parenthesis. Start. Jogging to work and back home from next week. 37.3 Read the list and answer the questions. New Year's resolutions. Lose weight. Join a yoga class. Get up earlier, cycle to work. Exercise on weekends. Joe's going to do yoga. Joe's going to join a gym. True, false. True, false. 2 Joe's going to use his bike for transportation. True, false. Joe's going to gain weight. True, false. False. 4 Joe's going to be more active on the weekend. True. 130. 37.4 Key language prediction based on evidence. You can also use going to when making a prediction about the future based on something you know is true. When you are speaking, this is the future outcome. Prediction. You know this is true. Evidence. Angie is going to lose weight because she's stopped eating unhealthy food. 37.5 Match the beginnings of the sentences to the correct endings. Peter's going to feel more relaxed. Carly's going to get better at tennis. 2 Colette's going to win the race. 3 Abdul's going to be healthier. Rob's going to be stronger. As she's in the lead by a long way. Because he's started weightlifting. Because she's starting lessons next week. As he's now doing yoga every day. Because he's on a low-sugar diet. 37.6 Listen to the audio and number the pictures in the order they are described. Paul and Anya are discussing Anya's plans to lose weight and get fit. 111. 131. 37.7 Key language adverb modifiers with going to. English uses modifiers to show how definite the future action will be. Ewan's probably going to get fit this summer. Something is likely. X. Linda's definitely going to try harder at karate. There is no doubt about something happening. Maya's certainly going to eat healthier food. A more emphatic form of definitely. Single quote. 37.8 Key language verb modifiers with going to. You can also change the verb to make the prediction more or less certain. George doubts he's ever going to give up eating burgers. Raj hasn't decided, but he thinks he's going to join a gym. Anya hopes she's going to get on the basketball team. Christina knows she's going to do well in the marathon. 37.9 Cross out the incorrect words in each sentence. Annabelle probably knows she's going to start swimming lessons next week. Gary's certainly doubts he's going to run the next marathon to raise money for charity. 2 Helena's definitely hopes she's going to improve her fitness level by going to the gym. 3 Ahmed certainly thinks he's going to try kickboxing after his judo classes have finished. James doubts he's definitely going to stop eating fatty food, but he'll try to eat more fruit. 132. 37.10 Rewrite the sentences, correcting the errors. The other team is really good. I doubt we're going to win. The other team is really good. I doubt we're going to win. I think I'm going to go jogging, but I might read a book instead. Right pointing arrow. They're probably going to finishing the marathon, but it's a long way to run. She's not going to play tennis now, is she? It's raining. You're going to definitely look great after working out so much. 6 It's too late to going out. I think I'm going to go to bed. 37.11 Use the chart to create 8 correct sentences and say them out loud. Lucy's probably going to be picked for the baseball team. Lucy's Lucy. Probably definitely. Be picked for the baseball team. Going to. Thinks she's doubts she's. Eat healthier food. 37 Checklist. Going to. Healthy living. Talking about plans to keep fit. 133. 38 Vocabulary. 38.1 Weather and climate. 555. The equals temperature. Mild, warm, hot, boiling, cool, chilly, cold, freezing, greater than, snow drift, pour, raindrop, drizzle, light shower, downpour, hail, blustery, gale, hurricane, typhoon, cyclone, tornado, blizzard, lightning, thunder, sandstorm, hailstorm, snowstorm. 38.2 Weather adjectives. Sun, sunny, gray sky, US, gray sky, UK, blue sky, clear sky, cloud, cloudy, fog, foggy, smog, overcast, rainbow, rain, rainy, snow, snowy, puddle, snowflake, hailstone, ice, icy, gin, frost, frosty, flood, drought, heat wave, urn, wind, windy, storm, stormy, percent, wet, dry, humidity, thunder, thundery. 135. 39 Predictions and promises. You can talk about future events in English using the verb will. This construction has several meanings, which are all different from the future using going to. Single quote. 39.1 Key language. The future using will. English uses will when talking about the future in 4 main ways. To make a prediction about what you think will happen. To offer to do something for someone. To make a promise. To describe a decision you've just made. New language future tense with will, vocabulary weather. New skill making predictions and promises. Wait a few minutes. I think it will stop raining soon. This prediction is not based on evidence. You look frozen. I'll make you some hot soup. Tip. Remember to use the future with going to for predictions based on current evidence and for decisions made before the time of speaking. We'll be there by 8. Don't worry. This decision was not planned in advance. I know. I'll buy Aaron a surfboard for his birthday. 136. 39.2 Fill in the gaps with either will or to be with going to. Zoe's going to have a rest, and I. Amelia and Jill. You. Meet Hannah and Kettle in the park this afternoon by the fountain. Cook a warm stew for us to eat tonight. Take the dog for a walk after it stops raining, I promise. Buy dresses tomorrow to wear to Tom's birthday party. Be cold playing football today. It was snowing this morning. 39.3 Mark whether each sentence is a prediction, offer, promise, or decision. 11. Priz. Don't worry, I'll make sure I get there in time for the start of your show. Prediction, offer, promise, decision. What a great idea. It's such a hot day. I'll have some ice cream, too. Prediction, offer, promise, decision. Make sure you take a coat, warm hat, and a scarf. It'll be cold tonight. Prediction, offer, promise, decision. It started raining. I'll make sure I finish painting the fence when the weather is better. Prediction, offer, promise, decision. I'll look after your dog for you while you're on vacation. I'd be pleased to do it. Prediction, offer, promise, decision. 39.4 Listen to the audio and write answers to the questions in full sentences. Carla is talking to her sister Stacy on the phone about her plans for the evening. What does Stacy think will happen with the traffic? Stacy thinks the traffic will get very heavy. What will Carla make to eat tonight? 2. What will Carla do after Kevin's guitar lesson? Did Stacy accept Carla's offer to eat with Stacy and Kevin this evening? When will Carla pick up Stacy? 137. 39.5 Key language adverbs with will. Add an adverb after will to show how likely you think the future action is to occur. He'll probably go skiing when it snows. They'll definitely go hiking if it's sunny. It'll certainly be easier to run in this cool weather. 39.6 Key language verbs that modify the future with will. Like the future with going to, the future with will is often used to say what someone thinks or knows about the future. Shows the will phrase is unlikely. Hamid doubts the storm will be dangerous. Claire thinks it'll snow later on. Sita hopes the rain will soon stop. Joe knows it'll be difficult to surf because of the wind. Shows the will phrase is certain. 39.7 Cross out the incorrect word in each sentence. I know, definitely we'll go to the festival tomorrow, whether it's sunny or not. I'll doubt, definitely be at the airport by 7 p.m. so I have enough time to catch the plane. You'll certainly, hope look handsome in your new suit. It's a really nice color and cut. 3. I know, doubt you'll win the race because you've not been training very hard. I hope, definitely I'll pass my geography exam tomorrow. I'm very nervous about it. 138. 39.8 Read the article and answer the questions. Greenway Sports Facilities. A strategy for the future. Following last year's extreme weather, we will need to make Greenway more accessible whatever the weather conditions are outside. Short term. Adding to the existing outdoor tennis facilities, the new indoor tennis court will be finished this spring. This will offer a great alternative to the outdoor courts for rainy days. Long term. We need stands next to our outdoor sport fields suitable for all weather. Also, plans for a heated swimming pool are underway. We will introduce a reduced entry fee in the colder, darker months, as promised at the last meeting. The weather was not unusual last year. True. False. The facilities will be made suitable for all weather. True. False. Greater than an outdoor tennis court is being built. True. False. The indoor tennis court will be good for rainy days. True. False. A heated swimming pool is part of the long-term plans. True. False. Pool entry will cost more in winter. True. False. 39.9 Listen to the audio and match the modifying adverbs to the activities you hear. Fly to Bali. Go surfing. Go skiing. Go to Hawaii. Be back home. Probably. Think. No. Certainly. Hope. 39 Checklist. Future tense with will. Weather. Making predictions and promises. 139. 40 Possibility. The modal verb, might, is used to talk about things that are possible but not certain. It is often used when talking about the weather. 40.1 Key language, might, for possibility. You can add might to different phrases to refer to past, present, or future possibilities. Past possibility. New language, might, to show possibility. Vocabulary, weather and landscape. New skill discussing possibilities. MIGHT plus HAVE plus past participle. I can't find the compass. I might have dropped it earlier. Present possibility. MIGHT plus B. I don't remember this path. We might be lost. Future possibility. MIGHT plus base verb. It's very cold outside. It might snow later on. 40.2 Further examples, might, for possibility. We might have taken a wrong turn at the river. It might be windy at the top of the mountain. Joe might not come walking with us next weekend. not, always comes after might to form the negative. Tip questions with might are only used in very formal English. 140. 40.3 Fill in the gaps using the phrases in the panel. Paris looks romantic. I might take John there next weekend. I can't find my purse. It on the metro. Might have left, might take. Don't disturb him. He might have taken out later if it stops raining. 4. I don't know where we are. We 61. Might be. Might ask. The wrong turn. Might be wrong. But I think the answer is A. Might go. When we're in Venice, him to marry me. Might have seen. Show everyone her photograph. Someone. Cameron. Her. Might be sleeping. Stuck in traffic. He should be here by now. 40.4 Rewrite the highlighted phrases, correcting the errors. Sports Weekly. Mountain biker. Paul and Martin's mountain bike adventures. Or last week's challenge, we thought. Fit might been fun to try out the new mountain bike trail on Bluff Point. So we went last weekend and it didn't disappoint. I thought it might been too easy for experienced bikers like us, but I think I might have get that wrong. The trail up through the forest was really tough and I thought we might fell into the valley. I know Jeff thought we might had lost our way at one point, but the track soon became clear. When we finally reached Bluff Point, it was amazing. The downhill trail was scary and a bit crowded at times. There might have been as many as 30 bikers on the track that afternoon, but we had a great time. The jumps were awesome, and we think we might go back next weekend. We also might taken some photos for the next week's column. Watch this space. Might have been. 141. 40.5 Key language contractions of might. In spoken English, have is often contracted in phrases with might. Single quote. He might have got lost. He might not have found the path. He might have got lost. He might not have found the path. 40.6 Fill in the gaps by contracting have. Alan. Might not have. Opening parenthesis. Might not have. Read the map correctly. Georgia they. 3 we. 4 Horace. Opening parenthesis. Might have. Walked around the lake. Opening parenthesis. Might not have. Reached the valley yet. Opening parenthesis. Might have. Left the supplies at the tent. Opening parenthesis. Might not have. Climbed the mountain. 40.7 Say the sentences out loud, contracting, have. I might not have seen Iris at the lake. I might not have seen Iris at the lake. Jonah might have pitched the tent by now. Dad might have bought me a new compass. 2 They might not have crossed the river yet. 142. I can't find my map. I might not have packed it. 6 Don might have hiked over the mountain already. 40.8 Listen to the audio and answer the questions. Phoebe and Javid have become lost while hiking. They are deciding which way to go next. Phoebe thinks they might be lost. True. False. Javid thinks they might be in Reef Canyon. True. False. They can see the forest marked on the map. True. False. They might have seen Blue Mountain yesterday. True. False. Phoebe thinks the forest might be dangerous. True. False. Might, to show possibility. Weather and landscape. Discussing possibilities. 40 Checklist. 0. 0. 0. Review the English you have learned in Units 36 to 40. New language. Present continuous for future plans. Collocations with take. Using going to when you have made a decision before speaking. Using going to make a prediction based on evidence. Using WILL to make a prediction and to offer to do something. Using WILL when promising and deciding at the time of speaking. MIGHT to show past possibility. MIGHT to show present possibility. Sample sentence. Jane is having lunch with friends next Tuesday. She's taking a trip to the beach this morning. I am going to play tennis every week. Angie is going to lose weight because she's stopped eating unhealthy food. Don't go out in the rain. You'll get soaked. You look frozen. I'll make you some hot soup. We'll be there by 7. Don't worry. I know. I'll buy a surfboard for his birthday. I can't find the compass. I might have dropped it earlier. I don't remember this path. We might be lost. Unit 36.1, 36.6, 37.1, M, 37.4, 0, 39.1, M, 39.1, M, 40.1, O, 40.1, MIGHT, to show future possibility. It's very cold outside. It might snow later on. M, 40.1, 143.